Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about my 2022 Indian Chief Darkhorse. This bike was released by Indian in 2021, the spring of 2021, and I picked this up pretty much as soon as they were able to be picked up. Just kind of going to give you guys my general thoughts about this motorcycle since I've owned it and things I've done to it since I've owned it. The first thing I've done to it is I got rid of the factory exhaust and went with the Dean Speed slip-on exhaust without the quiet baffles. These are just a slip-on muffler. Pretty good sound out of these. They're not terribly loud, but definitely a way better improvement over stock. Gives you that kind of rumble everyone kind of looks for. It's got a little bark when you get on it, but not going to make anyone mad or whatever. Be stupidly obnoxiously loud or anything. And they were kind of the first ones to come out with some sort of slip-on that I liked. That wasn't either a full system or something that didn't look honestly as hideous as factory, I guess. But when I did that also, I did bring the bike to Indian pretty much right away after and had them install the high flow intake and then tune it. So that'd be what Indian calls their stage 1. And I'll tell you guys, if you guys have an Indian with a Thunderstroke 111 or 116, you're on the fence if it's blown stock and you don't know if that stage 1 is worth it. I can tell you I did save a little bit of money on the slip-ons. They're about half the price of the Indian slip-ons, and I knew I'd like them better because Indian slip-ons are still going to be pretty quiet. For these bikes, I did hear one in person, and I just didn't think it was worth the money for how much money they're getting for those. But yeah, so if you're on the fence about doing that, personally, I think it was worth every penny spent. These bikes do got a lot of torque and they got a lot of really good mid-range power, but to me the bike just sounded and felt corked up. Didn't kind of felt like it would lay over on the top end when you get high into the RPMs, getting close to that rev limiter. And after the stage 1 intake, that mid-range power, if you've ever ridden these bikes, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Right around 3,000 RPMs, these things just pull really hard, and it just keeps pulling all the way to red line now. So, as far as, dyno numbers, I wasn't chasing, to gain a lot. I just like to carry that power all the way through, and I think it's exactly what it did. But like I said, that's a seat of the pants feel dyno. That's a butt dyno on that, so I don't really know exactly if it's how much power it's really gaining. But yeah, so anyway, a couple other things I did to this, just kind of cosmetics. I threw a small windshield, a short windshield, tinted or smoked or whatever they call it, and then they just have their quick release for that, so it's pretty easy to just pop it up off of there if you don't. But kind of like the look of it and gives you a little bit of wind protection, nothing crazy. And then also this bike did not have the mini apes. These Darkhorses will come with a pretty much flat bar all the way across. Being 6'1", and I prefer these. I feel like I was all hunched over and my back would get sore with those straight bars. So yeah, I went ahead and had the mini apes installed on there, and I really like the look a lot more comfortable. And the kind of last thing that I've done, the reason why this thing's still on the stand, is this bike will come with mid controls. The Darkhorse comes with mid controls, so your foot peg's about right here. And so then I bought the Indian forward controls with pegs, and just got finishing up installing those a few days ago. Weather hasn't been cooperating, so I really haven't got out to go ride it. I've sat on it, but haven't got to go ride yet. But way more comfortable for my seating position and how I like to feel on a motorcycle. Being 6'1", like I said, I felt a little cramped in the leg area. My knees felt like they're kind of getting pushed up, so it's a lot more comfortable being able to stretch out a little bit more. It feels like a more natural seating position. But yeah, so that's just kind of a quick overview on my 2022 Indian Chief Darkhorse. I know a lot of the specs, I didn't really go over any specs, but these bikes have been out for a little while, and there's plenty of videos about the specs, and I don't want to read them off and get them wrong to you guys, and I don't want to make a video on something that you guys can just go online, do a quick Google search, and find the information on. But yeah, so like I said, I'm new to this YouTube channel. This is my first real stab at making a YouTube video. So I know it's pretty amateur. I know my ums will hopefully start going down, because I know I've said that about 1,000 times this video, and I'm sorry for making you guys suffer through that. But really kind of hoping to maybe pique some of you guys' attention and get the videos the quality to improve a little bit, and show you guys some vlogging equipment coming in the mail, so I can hopefully do some ride-alongs and do some vlogging with you guys, and maybe talk about the bike a little bit, maybe show you guys some 0 to 60 times and whatnot. This bike is going into Lloyd's Garage Indian St. Paul at the end of the week. It's midweek right now for the Lloyd's 585 cam install. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the power of that and how much different that's going to make this motorcycle, and of course the power gain that I'm going to get out of that. So yeah, if you guys would like to see before and after, and kind of my initial thoughts about the cams, if you should spend the money on it on your Chief or just your Thunderstroke, your Chieftain, or whatever you got, let me know in the comments. Please comment if you guys see this video and you guys have any thoughts, constructive criticism, good, bad thoughts, things I should work on. Let me know. I'm new, so I'll be able to read all the comments, no problem. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got to say on this stuff. Like I said, this is something I want to keep doing, and I want to improve, and I want to bring you guys some good content. And yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see on this. If you guys want to hear anything or want my opinion on it, on riding, as I'm riding it and whatnot, or want to see anything while I'm riding, let me know. If you got any questions about the bike, feel free to comment too. If you're on the fence about it or anything like that, I'll give you my honest opinion on it and help you make your decision. Then also, if you guys do want to see, I'm not just going to limit myself to motorcycles. With where I live, the riding season is pretty short. So I do have my UTV, a Honda Talon here too. So I wouldn't mind, maybe if you guys want to see it, I can just do a video going over that as well. Everything I've done to that too. And maybe if you guys want to see some of the trips I take on that, I have no problem bringing a camera with me and videotaping that. But yeah, if you guys are kind of liking what you're seeing, and if you guys want to be an early subscriber, I'd really appreciate that. If you guys hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully see you guys again soon. Thanks, guys.